Up next, I'm going to tell you my 5 favorite Xerjoff fragrances right now. As you guys know, these lists of mine, they change because it depends on the month, the year, how I'm feeling, what kind of fragrances I'm vibing with. But right now, these are the 5 favorite Xerjoff fragrances that you need to try. Coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to Joel the Nose here in Osme Perfumery in lovely Wynwood section of Miami, Florida. You guys recognize the scenery. And today I'm doing a top 5 Xerjoff fragrances. And again, these are my top 5 favorite fragrances right now from Xerjoff. This is always changing list. You could ask me a month ago what my top 5 were, and it may be completely different. There's always a few that are in there pretty consistently. You're gonna recognize one, I think, because I talk about it a lot. But without any further delay, let's get right into this. Coming in, number 5, and let me put my glasses on because I do want to be able to read you guys some of the notes. Number 5, I have one of the all-time classics from the line, and that is Neo. Neo is probably one of the ones that I get asked about the most from this line. It is a fragrance that, for those of you who don't know, you've got bergamot, you've got, well, let me just read it for you. You've got neroli, you've got rose, pepper, cardamom, nutmeg. In the base, you have cedar, wood, gaiac wood, patchouli, Haitian vetiver, amber. This fragrance is really, it's got that interesting kind of almost, not fresh at the top, but it's like a mix between fresh and dark. And I think that's what makes this one so popular, because it's extremely versatile. You can use it for almost any occasion. You can use it for work, you can use it for a date, you can use it for a job interview, you can use it wherever you want. So Neo, again, for me, it's one that has failed to make my top 5 before, but I'm coming back around to this. It's an oldie but a goodie. All right, next, we're coming in at number 4, and this is Alexandria 2. Alexandria 2, one of the more beautiful bottles. All their bottles are exquisite pieces of art in my own estimation. But this one's got that darker color, really kind of sensual, just exudes sexiness. It exudes sensuality to me. This fragrance and the juice inside of it matches the bottle. So if you aren't aware of some of the notes, again, let me just read these to you. You've got apple, you've got cinnamon, you've got rosewood, lavender, cedar, amber, sandal, musk, vanilla, and you've got a wonderful oud base. So this is one that Xerjoff, when they do their ouds, they can do something very light to something extremely pungent, like very popular would be in the Middle East. So this is a fragrance to me that's kind of in that middle ground. It's a very good, I would say, intermediate oud fragrance. I get asked a lot on my channel about ouds for beginners, ouds for advanced. This would be, I consider, a great intermediate fragrance. Check it out, Alexandria. All right. Next, we are going with, again, one of the all-time classics. It's one of the more expensive ones from the house, but it is absolutely mesmerizing. This is Richwood. And just like the name says, this is rich. It smells rich, it feels rich. When you put it on, you feel rich. This is one you want to put on. You're going out at night here in Miami on the town. You've got a beautiful woman on your arm. You've got a suit on maybe. You've got whatever, your just best clothes, and you're going out to a great dinner. This is that type of fragrance. It's going to give you an extra level of confidence. And just again, some of the notes. Bergamot, again, so you got a little bit of that fresh opening. Grapefruit. Then you've got rose, you've got geranium leaves, patchouli, sandalwood, amber, labdamen, musks. So you'll see a lot of similarities in the fragrances that I'm mentioning here that Xerjoff, and that's why Xerjoff, I think, is so successful, because they have a DNA in their fragrances. You can smell any one of them and from a blind smell, and you're gonna recognize that it is a Xerjoff fragrance because of that DNA. They have a lot of similar notes. that carry from one fragrance to the next. All right, let's go now to number 2. Number 2 is, and look at this bottle, Luxor. This one may surprise some people. This one's not going to be for everybody. This is one of those really strong oud fragrances. This is for the oud lover. I can name everything else in here. It's got cardamom, leather, cinnamon, patchouli. Then it's got this mix of Cambodian and Thai oud. And this is, when I pull it out here, this hits you right in the face with a just blast of beautiful oud. So if you are looking to step up your game to one of the best oud fragrances I think in the entire market, check out Luxor. First of all, look at that bottle again. Just look how beautiful. Look at the coloring. Look at the detail in the bottle. It's such a piece of art. One of my favorites, beautiful fragrance. And that leaves me, of course, last but not least, one that I've named in a video I did before. If I had one fragrance for life, if someone came to me and said, you can only have one for the rest of your life, or I got deserted on a stranded island and somehow I lost all my fragrances, but I only had one, this is the one that I would choose of all my fragrances, and that is Ouden from the Shooting Stars collection. This is the most versatile fragrance in the over 100 or so or more fragrances that I have. Ouden just does it. It's perfect for a date. It's perfect for a dinner. It's perfect for an event. It's perfect for a sporting event. It's literally perfect for anything. Just listen to the notes. For those of you who don't know about Ouden, you've got lemon, grapefruit at the top. You've got rum, rose, sandalwood, vanilla, coffee. And I think what the coffee note in here is a really underappreciated note, because most people, when they think of Ouden, don't think of the coffee note, but it's absolutely there. And it's something that brings out and really highlights the other notes in there. So there you have it, my top 5 Xerjoff fragrances right now. Again, I always give that caveat. Try them out, let me know what you guys think, and let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Or what are your 5 favorite? Everyone loves Xerjoff. Let me know what your 5 favorites are. And I love the interaction with you guys on this. So I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching as always. Peace, love, and perfumes.